Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. We are back once again, ladies and gentlemen, with the Gentlemen's Road Racing Club with their Mini Miglia Challenge. And this is round 2, DOS. And we're at Suzuka Circuit for a fine 22 flying laps of Suzuka East in this second round of the Mini Miglia Challenge. Now, remember, they are using the old 1965 Mini Cooper, but they have souped her up, baby. They have been down the mod shop. They have dropped hella stacks on their little minis. So they've boosted it up to 129 brake horsepower. They have reduced that weight to 526 kilograms. Their performance points rate at 534.22, ladies and gentlemen. That should make your hinge fling. The mid part of your body should be pointing upwards right now. They're all on racing soft tyres, and they qualify 5 minutes before the race. They have a 5-minute qualifying before the race, I should say. I worded that very badly. And we've had round 1. And these little rockets, ladies and gentlemen, don't half go. And again, I would highly recommend searching for Mini Miglia on YouTube, because the real thing is just as good as the virtual thing. Trust me. Right then, we've got a grid. We've got a grid. They qualified, they're sat, they're waiting, they want to get underway, and we are not going to delay, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get on and show who is where on our standing start. Max on the sticks, coming off the win from round 1, showing that he has the prowess in the Mini Miglia. Look at them, they've got wide bodies, they've got all sorts of goodies underneath that shell, ladies and gentlemen. And at the moment, Max on the stick seems to be the man on top of the game. Second place, we saw him absolutely banging it last round for a podium against Upper Million, and now he has claimed second place on the grid here at Suzuka. Can he turn that into a win, ladies and gentlemen? Nifty qualifies third now. He was just sitting behind that podium battle last round, and he's wanting to insert himself into something. In the chat, we've got Duffman saying, hey, Thingy, what's with the new channel logo? Ostrich? I know, it keeps following me around. I'm going with the flow. People's ostriches just keep turning up on people's cars in my stream, and I don't know if it's something to do with me or some new hip thing that these Gen Zs are pulling, but I'm going with the flow. I don't actually know what the ostrich signifies, but I'm joining in. In fourth, we've got Chili D. I couldn't read my own handwriting. Chili D. Oh, what a sad story for Chili D. I mean, it was a sad story, and then it was a comeback story. So we had both ends of that spectre from Chili D after dropping. Well, I looked right back at the replay. I missed the start. Sorry, ladies and gents. Too busy watching the front. And it looked to me like Chili D didn't even get off the line until 2 minutes after everyone else. He sort of sat there having a cup of tea, and everyone just drove past him, and then he started the race and said, right then, time to get on. So Chili D, will his start be a little bit better than the last time out? He's on fourth on the grid. Fifth, ladies and gentlemen, is Norfolk and Talent. Norfolk and Talent landing himself fifth. He was there. He came second last round. He was really on the spice, ladies and gents. But now at Suzuka, it seems like he cannot navigate the Mini around as fast as the guys ahead. Sixth on the grid, ladies and gentlemen, is 40 having quite a pleasant, quiet drive last time round. Didn't seem to get too much stress. A lot of people fell off the road in front of him, and he ended up picking up good positions. So 40 looking to replicate such a thing again. Beautiful stuff, beautiful car, beautiful drive. And then we have in seventh, ladies and gentlemen, the first of the green minis. It's Orgasmic Cry. Yes, we have the green is featured heavily on this grid. And Orgasmic Cry at the moment wins in the green battle. In 8th is Gaz. Gaz down in 8th, not circumnavigating in the 5 minutes around Suzuka East as fast as he would like to. Gaz usually at the sharper end of the pack at the moment, having to deal with mid-pack issues, ladies and gents, and it's so much harder to get things done when you're stuck in the pack. In 9th place is Kevlar, ladies and gentlemen. Kevlar was driving on the rims last round. One to watch. He is here, he is there, and he is everywhere. If there is a battle and a fight to be had, you will find Kevlar right in the midst of it. Right then, in 10th, the name I love to butcher, I've had to ask my wife what she thinks. We're going with T. Nan. Okay, it's Nan. Not Naan, like I kept saying. He's not a piece of bread. He is Nan. So T-Nan is in 10th place, ladies and gentlemen. 11th goes to the Top Taffy, and they've had a meeting, and yes, all the Welsh people have decided that Taffy is top. So it's official, Top Taffy, sitting in 11th place. Then in 12th, ladies and gentlemen, we have Apricot Charlie, looking absolutely splendid in the orange-blue Gulf colours. And I am here for it. I can pick him out. I know where he is. I like these badges. What are these all about? Are these all like past wins or something? Showing off. So, yeah, there we go. Apricot Charlie then starting themselves in 12th place. I don't know what's going on. Hang on a minute. Someone's trying to watch YouTube on the big telly and it's trying to turn it off on my iPad. We will endeavour. We will work it out. So in 13th place then, we have Mikey. Mikey sitting in 13th spot. And that's not bad. He started last, I believe, in the first round. So now Mikey starting a couple of positions up, finding the feel here at Suzuka and wanting to get on with some racing. He's saying, come on, thingy, get on with this bloody grid walk. We need to get on and race. Will he win? Well, starting from 14th, the question is, can he win? But will he win is starting in 14th at the moment. And it's not where we're used to seeing Willie win. I've seen Willie win absolutely trounce a field easily before. So Willie win, still getting to know the Mini, I'm sure. And then we have a Pacemaker Boy down in 15th, looking splendid. Looking absolutely on level there for the car 17. And yes, Pacemaker Boy then taking a little time in the livery maker, and I appreciate that. And then in 16th place, we have the Mini Subaru Liverpool Hybrid Mr. Bean car. No, it's Fiberman, ladies and gentlemen, and Fiberman aiming to misbehave, possibly. Aiming to get something going on here. Aiming to mess things up. That's what I think. So without further delay then, ladies and gents, let us take on this race. 22 laps of Suzuka East in the little Mini Rocket. You girls know what I'm talking about. You know what the Mini Rocket's about, don't you? Come on then, let's have it. Let's have it, ladies and gents. All on the racing softs. 22 laps of pure, unadulterated racing, ladies and gents. That's what we're here for, and that's what we are about to see. Max on the sticks, then up a million, and Nifty all off to a good start. Is looking pretty good. Even Chili D has managed to stay nearly in position, but it looks like Fordy has slung one up the inside, and great stuff from Fordy then up to 5th on the Chili D, but Chili D having a look around to see what is on. And then we have Orgasmic Cry in 7th spot, and Orgasmic Cry putting a wheel to the wrong, and Gaz gets him around the outside, and now onto the apex. It's definitely Gaz's. No, ladies and gents, Orgasmic Cry showing how testicularly enhanced he is by getting through the corner ahead of the Gaz. Kevlar in 9th place. We've got Top Taffy in 10th, giving him something to think about. Mikey in 11th, a huge jump for Mikey up to 11th, with Apricot Charlie in 12th. Nen is in 13th, had a drop. Pacemaker Boy 14th, Fiberman 15th, and Willie Win forgot to start, it seems. So Max on the sticks, then he ran away first round, but it looks like Upper Million is giving him a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop the clock. Hold your horses. Tie your mother down. What's happened? Max on the sticks slings the rocket into the first corner and just misses the track by a mile. And that is Max on the sticks slipping down the order as Upper Million takes over the lead ahead of our man Nifty. And Max on the sticks then down to 3rd as Norfolk and Talent trying to implement himself in the situation as 40 there 4th, holding off Chili D. Chili D all up and around his rear derriere. He wants to get into the boot, ladies and gentlemen, and Chili D then on the attack as 40 just tries to keep it simple, keep it straight, and keep it on the track. As we've seen from Max on the sticks, it's very important. Chili D then ahead of Orgasmic Cry, whom is ahead of the Gaz, but Upper Million leads the race at the moment as Nifty in 2nd and Max on the sticks is in 3rd. And Chili D we are on board with as we see 40 going up against Norfolk and Talent, but there is no space there, but lovely for Chili D to close in, but he's taking an exit that's quite wide. It's not the exit I would choose from a corner, but Chili D finding that he wants to sit behind Gaz more than he does behind 40. So Chili D, a small mistake. It's easily done, and I jest. So Gaz then in 7th with Orgasmic Cry up to 6th now, and 40 can wipe the sweat from his brow because he's got no Chili D in his rear derriere. Norfolk and Talent has pulled away from 40 now as Max on the sticks closes in on the Nifty, and Upper Million putting a wheel to the wrong there, but holding ground and staying with it. Look at Upper Million go. He looked absolutely special in round 1, and he is coming back bigger, badder, and more aggressive in round 2. And Upper Million fancies a win here as Nifty in 2nd and Max on the sticks is all up and about his rear derriere, and he's going to get through. Norfolk and Talent in 4th, 45th. We've got Orgasmic Cry in 6th place with Chili D in 7th, but the Gaz is up and about him. The Gaz fancies a piece of that Chili, ladies and gents. Top Taffy ahead of Kevlar with Apricot Charlie ahead of T-Nan, and then we've got Mikey in 13th. Willie Win making up some positions there ahead of Pacemaker Boy and the Fiber Man. So where is the battlage, ladies and gentlemen? Where is the battlage? Upper Million, it's got a bit of space. Nifty at the moment under pressure from the Max on the sticks. Upper Norfolk and Talent looks like he's nice, and he's got a bit of a gap there, but this is the battle, ladies and gentlemen. It's Max on the sticks up against the Nifty, and Max on the sticks reclaims 2nd place as he heads on his way to the Upper Million show. But Upper Million at the moment doing great lap times, 56.9 from Upper Million. Max on the sticks at 56.6. That's faster. That is faster. Max on the sticks really is on top of the mini at the moment, with Nifty there in 3rd and Norfolk and Talent wanting to get involved. 40 in 5th. We've got Orgasmic Cry in 6th. Chili D has pulled away from the Gaz now, and Gaz is in 8th. Kevlar trying to close in on the boys ahead in 9th, but he's got Top Taffy all around and in his business, but Top Taffy losing a bit in that corner, and Kevlar gets to have a bit of a breather for a second or two, and Gaz going the wrong way. Gaz has definitely gone the wrong way. His sat-nav is on the blink, ladies and gentlemen, and he's given up a handful of positions there as Top Taffy moves away and Apricot Charlie comes through, and Gaz making a small mistake in the turn-in of the corner, and again the Mini not complying. The wheels are dirty, ladies and gents. Dirty little tyres. And then in 12th wants to close in on Gaz, as Gaz having a limp of a lap at the moment. Mikey in the action. Willie Win in 14th. Pacemaker Boy 15th, and we've got Fiberman in 16th. Right up at the lead then Max on the sticks closes in ever closer to Upper Million, but Max on the sticks not getting it all his own way in this race. Looks like it's a little bit, that knife edge is a little more delicate than it was in his his first round, but Upper Million at the moment showing he is more than man enough to deal with Max on the sticks as Nifty views what goes on ahead. The great scenario is these two race each other out of the race. Nifty in the chat saying, afternoon gents, Ochme head with the beers. Corny in the chat saying, hey thingy, Norfolk here. Well, hello Corny, or Norfolk, whichever you wish to be known as. And then we've got Nifty saying tyres, no. Vodka Rob saying afternoon sir. Ford saying morning, watch the tyre wear. And Nifty saying morning, just got up 40. It's morning enough, isn't it? On a Sunday, all day is morning. Upper Million then, and they're saying watch the tyres, but we're already on lap 7. And tyres seem to be, well, yeah, Max is abusing his more than upper at the moment. Nifty as well, leaning on that front left tyre. Norfolk and Talon, he's doing a little better than the guys ahead of him. So this could be interesting because Fordy's barely touched them. Fordy's barely used his tyres. Orgasmic Cry as well, barely touching the tyres. Chili D is on the move, but still he's not as bad as some of the leaders. Kevlar in 8th, we've got Top Taffy in 9th place, we've got Apricot Charlie distracted by a seagull, I think, flew by and he couldn't help but look. He's never seen a Japanese seagull before, they looked odd. So Top Taffy then in 9th, and then getting a move on with the Gaz, possibly. I'm sure the Gaz was ahead of the Nairn, so T Nairn is coming through, but no, not quite. Gaz survives the onslaught. And yeah, I know you want to know what's going on with the Max on the sticks. He was very close, wasn't he, to Upper Million? But at the moment, Upper Million holding his own against Max on the sticks. Max on the sticks, feeling that tyre possibly, feeling that tyre on the front left, not getting the turn-in and the drive that he actually wants from the corner. And Upper Million at the moment is holding off Max on the sticks. Max on the sticks, nearly a second off of his fastest lap. Nifty then chasing them down, and we are on lap 9 of 22, and that tyre wear, I can see what they're saying, it's starting to come in now, ladies and gentlemen. By the end of the lap, that is going to be a humongous problem. Fordy then 5th place, and he's looking after the tyres, ladies and gents, whether he knows it or not. He is sitting in a great place. Chili D going side by side with Orgasmic Cry. Orgasmic Cry, though, off of the road, but back on again and survives that one as he chases down Chili D. Chili D doing some tremendous stuff there. 57.7 from Chili D last time around. Orgasmic Cry, 57.7 as well. You can't call it between the pair of them. Kevlar then, he's coming through. Look at him. He dropped down to about 12th or 13th, I'm sure. And now up to 8th place. And Kevlar is not playing. He is making his way and his name in the game. Orgasmic Cry, we're going wrong way. Top Taffy is the next person we're looking at. Top Taffy in 9th with the Gaz in 10th. Gaz losing time, and Nairn having a bit of it. They're all having a detour. They're all getting, it must be the same seagull. It's got to be the same seagull they're all getting distracted by in that corner. Mikey then 12th. Come on, Mikey. Mikey can smell a position up ahead, and Mikey is absolutely flooring his mini, and he's heading to greatness. Willie Win up to 13th. Pacemaker, Apricot Charlie's had an issue, ladies and gents. He did a 108 on lap 8, and yeah, a big detour there must have been for Apricot Charlie, and Fiberman picking up a half a second penalty, and he's got Upper Million closing in on him, but Upper Million managing the space, ladies and gentlemen. He's managing the gap, is Upper Million at the moment from Max on the sticks. Max on the sticks unable to close in on Upper Million. This lap time was a 56.9 from Upper Million. Max on the sticks a 57.4. Nifty managing a 57.5, so Max on the sticks doesn't have to worry too much about the Nifty, but he's just not closing in on Upper Million at the moment. Norfolk and Talent, 57.2s from Norfolk and Talent. So yeah, they're struggling with the tyres somewhat. Not 40. So come the end of the race, when they're all struggling with grip, we can only assume 40 is going to be in a beautiful position. Chili D leaning on his tyres with Orgasmic Cry chasing him down. We've got Kevlar there as well. And the Green Meanies may work together here to knock Chili D out of that position. Ensign Hewitt in the chat saying, well, hello again. Well, hi, I know, I just can't stop streaming. And Oban saying, hi, Thingy, and hi, chat. Well, hello, Oban. How are thy? Chili D then in 6th, then ahead behind 40, but ahead of Orgasmic Cry. But Orgasmic Cry is absolutely leaning into the Mini now as we enter lap 12. And Orgasmic Cry 57.5 then against a 57.6 from Chili D. So Chili D a little slower, but not enough to worry about. Up at the sharp end, we've got Upper Million managing the gap, ladies and gentlemen. Growing the gap, some would say. And it looks like, yes, Max really struggling with gripage. Max on the stick, no grip whatsoever. He is driving on the rims, ladies and gentlemen. And Nifty, he's not far off him as well, but he's got a little bit more grip than that. But look who has got plenty of grip, and they are showing it off, ladies and gents. Norfolk and Talon coming up from behind, heading their way, and I think Fordy could possibly as well get into some of that action also. Chili D in 6th, being caught by Orgasmic Cry. You can see the catching that's happening. Orgasmic Cry right upon Chili D, and that is the grip difference between the two drivers. Orgasmic Cry, just like Chili D, wasn't even there in the middle of the corner. Chili D fighting with understeer, and Orgasmic Cry just drove around the outside. Beautiful stuff from Orgasmic Cry, making his way through the pack today. Chili D, can he come back at Orgasmic Cry? The tyres aren't going to get any better. He's gone deep into the corner, but not as deep as Kevlar. Kevlar creating new lines in corners. The Gaz in 9th, with Top Taffy all up and around and about his business, but Top Taffy also dealing with grip level issues out there, and Gaz with a plenitude of tyre left on that front left, but Top Taffy really has abused that tyre so far. Nifty saying hi Brian, 40 like a tyre ninja, and Oban saying hi Greg. So we've got Top Taffy then, he's struggling with the tyre. He's what happened? Did I miss something? Was I reading chat and missed something again? It happens a lot. So Gaz then in 9th, Kevlar is in 8th, Chili D. Oh no, they're lapping Fiberman there. Sorry, I was just about to start saying what's 40 doing, but it's they've got both blue red cars. Norfolk and Talent closing in. Oh, Max on the sticks has dropped to position. And Max on the sticks really struggling with grip now as Nifty gets his way through. I apologise, I missed it. I was too busy reading chat or something. So Nifty then goes up and into 2nd place. Upper Million still looking after the tyres very nicely. Nifty with a bit of tyre, and Max on the sticks has absolutely annihilated his front left soft. So Norfolk and Talon, who's starting to feel that on the tyres. He's getting a slipstream off of Max on the stick. He's gonna go for the lunge, but also he's got to worry that he hasn't got the braking to go for the lunge. He hasn't got the grip to go deep. We've seen people going deep and then they're off the track, but Norfolk and Talon there gets the move done. Absolutely cracking for the 44 car, and Max on the sticks is just having to deal with it. He's just having to deal with the lack of grip and just hoping that the free fall doesn't go all the way. And on his Fordy's getting into this fight. Look at the grippage on Fordy's tyres. Upper Million out there in the lead. He's doing okay. I think he's got this one covered off easily. Nifty though, his tyres will be dead by the end of this race, as will Norfolk and Talents, and Max on the sticks are virtually officially dead. Not quite yet, but we will have the ceremony when it happens. Fordy then up the inside when showing off his brand new tyres. He's saying, look at my boots, man, aren't they flash? Max on the sticks surviving. Orgasmic Cry in 6th. Chili D. So you can see the car sliding out to the outside of the corner there, and Kevlar has got plenty of tyre. He could come on the attack for Chili D. Gaz in 9th at the moment, with Top Taffy in 10th being caught. No, he's just done a lap on Fiberman. Nen is there in 11th. Mikey in 12th, with Pacemaker Boy 13th. Apricot Charlie in 14th. Willie Win in 15th. Fiberman in 16th. But it's the fight in the mid-pack. Nifty, Norfolk, Max, well, not mid-pack, for the fight for the podium again. The podium is such an absolute banging fight in these races. And Fordy then closing in on round one winner, Max on the sticks. Max on the sticks, just trying to find a way around his grip issue and problems as Fordy keeping to a delta, hasn't driven like a madman. And does that Norfolk talent catching up with Nifty? Not quite, but is he going to try and lunge this one? It's a little late and his tyres aren't that good. He'd be a brave man to do so, and no, he holds off. He knows this time is coming. But Fordy did get the move done on Max. Sorry, I'll show it. So Max, it's an easy one. This, he's got good grip into the corner. He can brake a little later than Max on the sticks, and he's onto the apex. Look at the grip, look at the drive that Fordy's got there, and Max on the sticks there, flailing with tyre deck. Orgasmic Cry in 6th place ahead of Chili D, and Chili D there being caught by Kevlar. We know Chili D struggling with the same issues, down to 59s now. Kevlar 58 still. Orgasmic Cry in the 58s, early 58s. Max on the sticks, mid 58s. Fordy early 58s. Norfolk Talents 57.5, doing very well, handling his tyre wear. Nifty then 57.9 as well. These two still maintaining a pace as Upper Million shows what class is. Further down then, what we got, Chili D being caught by Kevlar. Gaz looks like he's being caught by Top Taffy. Top Taffy cares not about tyre wear. 58.2 last time around from Top Taffy. Gaz had a big one, didn't he? He had a huge one. Gaz's tyres are not too bad, but he had a painful lap on lap 16. We're on lap 18 now, and can Gaz maintain ahead of Top Taffy, who is coming in strong, hard and fast. Then in 11th, he's catching up with Fiberman. Mikey in 12th. We've got Pacemaker Boy in 13th ahead of Apricot Charlie, who's doing good pace but not able to catch up with Pacemaker Boy, and Pacemaker dropped a lot of time in the last lap. Apricot Charlie then in 14th, trying to close in and get a position there with Willie Wynn. Willie Wynn really fast at the moment. He's got brand new tyres. Maybe he pitted. He must have pitted. Yeah, I think we've got some of these guys. No, just Willie Wynn. He's pitted. Could that be an absolute banging move? No. We've got 3 laps to go. He's not going to catch up with Upper Million, that's for sure, because Upper Million's doing 57s. Norfolk Talent has got past Nifty. I think Nifty's tyres have given up on him now. And Fordy looking for a podium. Orgasmic Cry has passed Max on the sticks, and Max on the sticks may have had to pit. Maybe could have pitted, should have pitted, because Kevlar's next, and Max on the sticks is taking some medicine here, ladies and gentlemen, for that early pace that he showed. He's destroyed his tyres, and it is a real story. Well, I'd say a turtle and the hare story, but Upper Million is absolutely flying. Norfolk Talent then up and into second, but he has the same tyre issues as Nifty. Nifty losing position to Fordy, and Fordy, the tyre whisperer, tyre ninja, he floats, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't make contact with the tarmac, and down the straight, Nifty with the toe, but he just won't have the grip into the corner to go up against Fordy. And there you see Nifty's lack of grip, putting him very out to the outside of the corner. Norfolk Talent then, how is he going to deal with the insurging Fordy? Orgasmic Cry in 5th, having an absolute banger over the end of a race. He must be wondering why everyone's slowing down. Max on the sticks is just trying to deal for the last 2 laps, and that is a big fight as Kevlar comes his way. Chili D is doing an amazing job holding position ahead of Gaz, but we did see Gaz had a bit of an issue a couple of laps ago, but Gaz is coming in hard and fast now, and Chili D really struggling to find the lap time. Top Taffy as well. I think Top Taffy was ahead of Gaz, so Gaz has got ahead of Top Taffy somewhere along the way. Nairn closing in 11th, and this is absolutely heart in the mouth moments here for these drivers, as some of them are struggling with tyres, some of them are not, and they're all starting to close up now. Mikey in 12th, he's on his own. Nice, peaceful, chilled drive, no stress, no woes. Pacemaker Boy in 13th ahead of Apricot Charlie, and he's just got himself by Fiberman, I believe. Oh no, he's being caught by Upper Million, sorry. There you go. Up a Million closing in on Apricot Charlie there. And wow, look at that. I mean, Up a Million really showing off. He can still get it into the 56ers, ladies and gents. With 40 now up and past Norfolk and Talent. And 40 then really, I mean, he's 56.9, but he's doing a same pace as Up a Million. So I can't see 40's going to catch Up a Million in this lap, really. We're on the final lap now. So Up a Million, it's a slam dunk for him. Tyres were the big story here. And 40 coming out on top on the tyre war. Norfolk and Talent staying in third. An Orgasmic Cry up ahead of Nifty. And it really is, look after your tyres and the race will come to you. So Orgasmic Cry up and into fourth place as Nifty is in free fall. Kevlar and Gaz, Chili D have all got past Max on the sticks, and Max on the sticks in a lot of pain at the moment as T-Nan and Top Taffy come his way. Top Taffy dropping positions now as well. And is that Max on the sticks off the road? Just no grip whatsoever. And oh gosh, it's terrible. It's terrible stuff. So here he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Up a Million. An absolutely cracking drive there. Early lead after, was it Max on the sticks fell off? And took the lead and now takes the win. Great stuff. 40 up and into second with a nice steady drive. Kept it simple, kept it clean, kept it together, kept it on the road, kept second place. Norfolk and Talent rounds out your podium with Orgasmic Cry. An amazing last couple of laps there, overtaking everyone to get fourth place. Nifty crawls home in sixth with Kevlar, fifth, sorry, and Kevlar sixth. Gaz gets seventh, ahead of Chili D, who limps home in eighth. T-Nan in ninth with Top Taffy getting 10th place. Max on the sticks, unfortunately, in 11th. Mikey grabs himself 12th as Pacemaker Boy brings it around to finish 13th. Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute battle we had there, and the tyres really did tell the tale there as Pacemaker Boy finishes 13th. Apricot Charlie a lap down in 14th. Willie Win lap down in 15th, and Fiberman a lap down in 16th. So Up a Million, ladies and gentlemen, is he's had two good rounds now, ladies and gentlemen, a win and what was it, third? So Up a Million doing very well with 40. Amazing drive for 40 into second place there. Just held station, let everyone kill their tyres, and he came through in the end to second. Great drive from 40. Norfolk and Talent came through in the end, got himself past Nifty and Max on the sticks to claim that podium, and he had a slither of grip left, didn't he? A slither of grip left in that car before Orgasmic Cry was going to come and annihilate him. Great drive from Orgasmic Cry. What a drive. Where did he start? Well, he started in 7th, but he did drop down, I think, into that 10th, 11th, 12th battle. So Orgasmic Cry coming back at the end there with an insurgence like no other. Nifty in 5th, tried to hold on for as long as he could, but those tyres weren't playing as Kevlar gets through as well up to 6th. Kevlar starting 9th, so good gains. Gaz in 7th with Chili D starting in 8th. It's a drop for Chili D, but the tyres were his story. Nan in 9th. Tien finishing in 9th. Great drive. Top Taffy 10th with Max on the sticks finishing in 11th. Mikey finishing in 12th. Pacemaker Boy in 13th. Apricot Charlie unfortunately down in 14th. He won't be happy about that. Willie Win in 15th and Fiberman in 16th. What an absolute banger. These mini Miglias are soon becoming my favourite little vehicle, I've got to say. And then in the chat, Nifty said, I think 40 put sandpaper on the track. Oban with a laughing face, and Nifty saying it was a tactic. Willie tried, failed miserably. Oh, well. So, a great drive from everyone. And, yeah, the tyres were a big issue today. So we've still got another 2 rounds of this to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. And I am buzzing about this mini little championship. It's a really good, close fighting fun. and now the tyres are a real issue. Vodka Rob in the chat saying, cheers, mate. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm off to Halfords now to go and buy a chain for a bike. So I'll see you later. I'll try and get another stream in before the night is done. Tiru, peace and love. Peace and love.